Spoilers into Darkness, an update on Star Wars 7, and a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy villain. The Klingons are back, and it's a good day to die.
Now, shall we begin?
Hey everyone, Star Trek Into Darkness is here in just a few short weeks, and someone has leaked the plot online. It looks like a member of the press that got to see an early screening in Sydney leaked the plot on an IMDb forum. Who are these people that get to see the movie so early, and how do I become one of them? I like to start with the good stuff first, so beware of spoilers.
Captain on the bridge!
Lieutenant, we have an open channel, Mr. Spock.
The heat's frying his comms, but we still have contact.
Star Trek Into Darkness picks up with the crew of the Enterprise flying around violating the Prime Directive in their shiny latex suits, when all of a sudden the Klingons start a blood war against the Federation colonies. In an effort to lay the smackdown, Peter Weller's character, Admiral Marcus, uses Section 31 to unthaw the contents of one Botany Bay. Sound familiar? Oh yeah. Section 31 holds the crew of the Botany Bay hostage until their leader agrees to help them defeat the Klingons, which happens to be Benedict Cumberbatch. Even though J.J. Abrams has said that Benedict Cumberbatch's character is not Khan, he does reveal later in the movie to Kirk his true name, Khan Noonien Singh.
I will have my vengeance.
As he begins defeating the Klingons in his super new ship, Cumberbatch eventually turns on the Federation. After Cumberbatch lays waste to most of Starfleet headquarters in San Francisco, Kirk takes the crew of the Enterprise after him. In the final trailer, you actually get a nice shot of Cumberbatch's ship, so you can see that the Enterprise is really outmatched. One of the really cool traditions that J.J. Abrams upholds in this sequel is blowing up the Enterprise.
No ship should go down without her captain.
Mega spoilers for the end, so be careful. Boop. If you remember the scene with the hand on the glass that's reminiscent of Wrath of Khan, it's actually Kirk that's inside the radiation chamber this time, which is currently disguised as a Budweiser brewery. They have the classic scene, The Needs of the Many. If you remember, that was also in a recent trailer, so you know that's a big theme in the movie.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
So naturally, Kirk dies. Star Trek 3, Search for Kirk. Nope. The twist in Star Trek Into Darkness is that Kirk is actually brought back to life by magical Benedict Cumberbatch blood. Hold on, I know, it's ridiculous. Boop. So another classic Trek moment in the movie is Tribbles. Bones actually uses a sample of Benedict Cumberbatch's blood to bring a Tribble back to life. We actually find out that Cumberbatch's blood has regenerative capabilities, so Kirk gets his Deus Ex Machina blood, brings him back to life. Now he has a little bit of Cumberbatch in him, like I'm sure a lot of ladies would like to have too. Boop. If you analyze some of the recent teaser footage, it actually kind of supports these spoilers. If you remember in the voiceover with Captain Pike, he says, there's greatness in you, but there's also a dark side. Even though the plot and twists are just a little bit obvious, it's still going to be an awesome movie, and I'll see it at least twice.
I am not sure that qualifies.
I really like J.J. Abrams' movies, and I think it bodes really well for Star Wars 7 that it's going to be a very exciting, very fun movie. This Star Trek is going to feel like a mirror universe story of Wrath of Khan, so take from that what you will. I think it'll still be a lot of fun. Be sure and let me know in the comments how you feel about a mirror universe retelling of Wrath of Khan. Do you like mirror universe stories? Do you want it to be more like the original Wrath of Khan? Did you want them to do something totally different? Write it in the comments so we can discuss. I think that the Evil Blood story will give Chris Pine more places to go with his character in future films if he chooses to stay with the franchise, which I think he will, at least through Star Trek 3. Currently, it's unconfirmed whether J.J. Abrams is going to stay with the franchise, but in a recent interview with Playboy magazine, he said that he's really just waiting to find out what the story is going to be, and that will dictate a lot as to whether or not he will stay on the project. Boop. I don't know where this is going to rank on my list of J.J. Abrams movies until I get a chance to see it, but I will include some thoughts in a future Summer of Awesome video. Make sure you go see it too so we can talk about it. So J.J. Abrams just did a really cool interview in Playboy magazine where he addressed some of the issues with previous Star Wars films and talked about how he's going to collaborate with George Lucas, at least on a theoretical level. Hold on, that doesn't mean George Lucas is going to be on the set of the film. It just means that J.J. Abrams is going to run some ideas past him to see what he thinks. The really important part of the interview is where Abrams talks about his love for Rian Johnson's Looper film. If you haven't seen it, there's a character in it called the Rainmaker. Abrams really praises the look and feel of this character, and I think that he's going to use that as a guide for creating his Jedi in this new Star Wars film. If you haven't seen Looper yet, go see it. The Rainmaker is a terrifying villain and really amazing. Rian Johnson did an awesome job. Speaking of villains, So if you haven't heard, Lee Pace was actually cast as the villain in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. His official character hasn't been announced yet, but most evidence and speculation says that it's the Calculator. If you're not sure who the Calculator is, I actually included a link to Marvel's wiki in the description, so check it out. While Thanos is actually the big cosmic villain, he won't be the main villain in Guardians of the Galaxy. No one will take Thanos head on until Avengers 2, so you can kind of forget about him for now. Right now, the Guardians are just waiting for Rocket Raccoon and Groot to be cast. The Rocket Raccoon character will probably be CG, so it will be voiceover. A lot of people want Danny DeVito for the voice, so watch an episode of Always Sunny and think about that. I don't know what my next Summer of Awesome video is going to be about yet, so you can send me some ideas in the comments, and I might be able to work them in. I'll try to let you know what it's going to be by this Monday's Game of Thrones video. Be sure to subscribe to get it. This Sunday is actually really important because I'll be posting my Doctor Who Journey to the Center of the TARDIS video. In case you don't watch Doctor Who, it's going to be really awesome. In the meantime, you can actually click here to watch my Thor spoilers, and you can click here to catch up on Doctor Who before Sunday. Thanks for watching. See you this weekend. Bye!